Hey, what's up everyone? Evil here with another short guide video for Caravan Stories. In today's video, I want to share with you guys how I collect my free 10 daily Anima cards. Every day you get 10 free Anima cards for the character of your choice. And you can get them by accessing the Caravan. So as soon as you have access to the Caravan, by going to your Caravan menu, or the menu that's just here, you'll see three characters that will roam around the Caravan like you see that's happening here. So I have Cecilia, I have Alati, and Rololomio, sort of just roaming around. And they have an exclamation point on top of their head, which means that by clicking on these cards, I can trigger an interaction with them and a dialogue will appear and they will say something, and after that I get a free Anima card for them. Now sometimes they'll also have small dialogue or small icon with two sort of characters on top of their head. That's a cross story, and basically you get more of the story between them and another character that is available in your roster. You get Anima from that as well, but that's not what we're here to talk about in today's video. In today's video, I'm going to share, like I said, with you guys how I collect the Anima cards for the characters that I need or that I am targeting or want. So in front of us right now, I have Cecilia and Rolomio available to collect cards here. But I'm going to not collect the card right now and show you guys that I can sort of trigger the game to kind of give me the ability to collect their cards again here. So what typically I like to do every day, it may be a little bit time consuming, but it's totally worth the effort, is I actually go into my storage and I look at my Anima cards that I have available here, and I basically decide which cards I would like to collect for that day. So the songstress girl here is really good to have, so I always want to collect her card. And I also pick a couple of other people that I want. Maybe Elena's card I would also like to have. The elf avatar, Cecilia, I would also like to have her card as well. So I just pick a few of these. I'll write them down on a piece of paper, or just type them out on my phone or something like that. This is something I have available to me, so I know which characters I'm looking for when I am hunting for these cards, or just kind of targeting these cards. Now, when I exit out of that menu, you can see that the three characters will reshuffle. They will reload and change with three different characters. This happens normally. There's a set timer for how long they stay in the Caravan menu, and then when you trigger a load screen, for example going to the storage account, will trigger something to load in the background, or you go to their character screen like so. Anything that sort of takes you away from that main view of the Caravan here will reload the people that are available in the Caravan, right? And what we're going to do is we're going to play off of that feature to trigger the game to reload the Caravan characters that are available here for us when we want to, so that we can cycle through the three characters that randomly appear in the Caravan, so that we can get the characters that we want, so that we can collect the cards that we want, right? In fact, actually, Marion is actually also a really good card that I would also like to have too. So let's add that to the list. If she appears again in the duration of this video, I will actually just collect her card and show you guys how that works. So anyways, let's go ahead and show you what I actually do. So in order to, like I said, trigger a refresh of the Caravan, we can either wait for a while or trigger a in-game refresh. So what I mean is, whenever you move to a new area or a new map, the game will reload the whole map, and in the process of doing that, it will reload your caravan as well. So we're going to take advantage of that, and what I like to do is I like to move between two map areas that are just far enough apart from each other where they will trigger a reload, and not an area that has two caravan posts or more caravan posts that will not trigger a reload. So if I look at the map here, I'm standing right here. There's another caravan post up here and another caravan post up here. So if I warped to this caravan post or this caravan post while I'm here, it will not trigger a reload of the entire caravan. If it may, just depending on the timing of how long the characters have already been in the caravan, but it won't actually reload the caravan itself. So I want to move to another map that is outside of this area. So the two that I go to back and forth, and what we're going to do is we're going to warp between two areas to trigger the game to reload our caravan all the time. So the two areas that I prefer to choose, which to me have less loading time, and that's pretty much the key, is just pick any two areas for you where the game loads a little bit quicker, and just use those two. So for me, I'm going to use the Dinan Hill here and then the foothills here. So I'm already on the on the Dinan Hill, so I'm just going to go ahead and warp to the foothills here. And as soon as we warp in, we're just going to open our menu and check our caravan to see if the characters that we want are in the caravan. So I'm here, I go into my caravan, I can see the characters that I want, and surely enough, the one that I want is, one of the ones that I want is here. So I'm gonna go ahead and collect on her Anima. Wonderful. So I've collected 4 of 10 today, and I basically repeat this process to get other character animas that I am targeting. Now, also something to note is that I am on the 2nd floor here, and the way that I have my caravan set up is all the primary sort of utilities or facilities that I use here are on the 1st floor, because I want it to kind of load in the 1st floor when I get into the caravan or when I start the game. I don't really use the 2nd floor all that much, and what I do is I put all the facilities that are less used on the 2nd floor, and so because they're less used, they don't have too much animation or loading or stuff that's on top of them. So for example, these bubbles or these little animations, these things here with the little cards on top with the timer, they will slow your game time or your load time down. And so what I like to do is I always go up to the 2nd floor where the load into the caravan is actually a little bit quicker, and then I leave it here, and I also leave the menu in the facilities menu just like this. So that way I can see the characters that I want really quickly. I can exit out the menu real quick. I can then go to the warp point, go warp to the next my sort of back and forth area, and then I check my caravan to see if the character that I am targeting or that I want the Anima card for is there. So just like that, you can see that these 2 characters are here. It's not one that I'm interested in, so I'm just gonna go ahead and just keep warping until I get either maybe Marion or the Cecilia or just another card that I'm interested in, and kind of show you guys the technique of what I use. So it may take a little bit of time when you have more characters in your roster, because the game is trying to cycle through all the characters, and what it does is it tries to give you some characters that you maybe use less or just not have enough cards for. It tries, sometimes it's the RNG is just really, I don't know, off, so you may have to cycle through a lot in order to get the character that you want to appear. But luckily for us, the game is really nice to me right now because I feel like it knows that I'm recording. And surely enough, Cecilia is here in our caravan. And so this is the card I want. So I'm going to go ahead and collect on her card. And there you have it, guys. That's how I spend a little bit of my time when I'm in game to collect the 10 Anima cards that I want based on the usefulness of the characters, you know, to me. There are two, like I kind of pointed out, there's two ways that you can approach it. You can collect cards based on a set of characters that you want, where you selectively picked out some of them, written them down, or you can just say, you know what, I have a set of characters in my formation that I use quite a lot. I just want to, you know, I'm not really concerned about the other characters. I just want to maybe beef up this group of characters, or you know, this set of characters, and then these are just the ones I'm targeting. And so however you want to select the group or select the type of characters that you want to target for the free cards that you want, it's totally up to you. But this is just a technique that I use to ensure that I get the cards that I want out of the free 10 random character that show up, or no, sorry, the 10 free cards per day based on the random characters that show up in the caravan. Alright guys, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you guys found this useful. Have a good day, have a good night, evening, whenever you're watching this. And if you haven't subscribed yet to the channel, please hit the subscribe button. It really helps me out a lot. I'm sort of trying to grow the channel, and I'll be making more of these videos later on. So appreciate the support. Thanks again. Have a great one, and I will see you guys on the next one. This is Evil, signing out. Peace.